I mean, putting this together. What a great place for the wedding.
Wow.
You know, this is just a blast. You look beautiful. You look amazing. Yeah, I was just thinking you're my sister now. Took me a minute to realize that. I knew that was coming, but usually it's just my brother and my dad and I drive my mom nuts. So I'm gonna get a sister now found. Couple quick Braden stories, and we'll move on to Tom. First, let me straighten out that tennis wheelchair story. I'll tell you how Braden told it to me. She's playing a match against that girl, and I didn't hear the 2-bounce thing, but it's a pretty heated match. It was going back and forth. And then Braden said she figured out that she could just hit the ball into the girl's wheels. I'm really playing right. I mean, if you're running around, you can't be losing to a girl in a wheelchair. I don't think if you're like shooting pool or something. You're using your legs, and she's bumping around. I mean, sorry.
Yeah, Paul.
If anyone knows anyone handicapped, I apologize. The other quick one. So I think this one, I don't know how old Braden is, but she's cooking with her mom in the kitchen. She's sitting there, looking at the recipe. And the first thing is, tap water. So she walks, shrugs her shoulder, goes over to the faucet, and she's like,
No, she didn't.
sure she has great culinary skills. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for you guys. Today's going off without a hitch. You guys are glowing. That was such a nice ceremony. Not a Tom. I don't know. Some of you guys know. Most of you know Tom and I are Irish twins. That doesn't mean we're just brothers who drink a lot together. We're actually only 11 months apart, or 11 and change. So, we were pretty competitive growing up. Being so close in age, especially when I got to that point, where I was getting to the same height as Tom, and then I got a little taller, he'd take every chance to put me in my place. And so we'd fight a lot back then, and fighting, we weren't throwing punches, it was usually just wrestling. And then it was whoever could get the other in a headlock first. And Tom had the most killer headlock. He'd get you in that thing, just until I cried, Every once in a while it'd be Dinger and I in duel headlocks. Definitely happened. We grew out of that eventually, stopped fighting. Actually, he did sort of bundle my uncle after a Bruins game. We're gonna have to ask Double D.
What up,
We grew out of that, stopped fighting, and eventually, we became real close towards the end of high school. Definitely the overriding thing about Tom, he's all about bringing people together. You can ask all the guys at this table, all his friends here, he's all about getting his friends together and just having a good time. And, that's a big part of life, it's like tonight, you just you want to be with the people that you love, and you want to spend good time with, the people you care about. I think I was talking with Ben the other night, and he called you the glue. You're kind of the glue for all of us. And, the glue. Let's hear it for the glue. Tommy Glue. But the other side of that is we all know about Tom's peer pressure abilities. John was talking about it last night. I mean, he can talk you into doing anything.
What are you talking about?
We need examples.
Like if you want to see this man's facial hair right here, that's an example. That was this morning about 6 hours ago. Well, Dinger's especially susceptible.
What can I say?
You probably get the record for most, boneheaded things. But one time, you guys know what aggressive skating is? It's where you rollerblade around and you jump onto rails and stuff. So we take this pole that we found in the basement. We have like an unfinished basement. Wasn't planning on telling this one, but Dinger. There's like 2 steps that go down. We usually grind on the step, and Tom just like props the pole between the steps. And it's like, John, dude, it'll be fine. We're like psyching him up for like 15 minutes. And John skates up and just jumps in the air. I can't believe like his head didn't come off. He just like went sideways. All right, I gotta get back on track here. Yeah, peer pressure. So yeah, Tom, I mean, you know, you'll be home studying for school in the morning, or you're like, you know, you got work in the morning, it's a Wednesday night. Next thing you know, I get a call from Tom, and, you know, 2 seconds later, you're just at some bar with a bunch of guys just getting, like, waterboarded with Jameson. Just like, you wake up the next day and you're like, what the hell happened? I had, like, a big day today. But down the line, you know, you might regret it the next day, but, you know, that's what, you know, you won't regret it in the end, you know, those memories.
Or the lack thereof.
Can't read my scribble hands.
Doing good. Hey, you want my reading glasses? Gold?
No, not that. And you know, obviously I don't know what it's like to be from a big family or anything, you know, like my parents, the baby boomer generation. I mean, you guys are all freaking nuts, so I'm glad I'm not, you know. But you know, just to grow up with a brother like Tom, you know, I just feel incredibly fortunate and, you know, honored to be your best man, Tom. And, you know, I just love you guys so much. This is such a great day to celebrate.